Being spoiled by a man should be a bonus to every lady, not an entitlement, not like you have a business plan by ravaging on the man's pockets. Romanticizing being spoiled instead of being paid is why so many ladies, so many women stay broke. It's not cute to be independent of a man's pockets. It's a trap. We glamorize being chosen, being pampered, being spoiled, but forget to teach women how to own, how to build, how to receive without begging. And that brings us to a generation of women waiting to be picked instead of positioning themselves as an asset, positioning themselves to be what? To be bought with a price. They're positioning themselves to actually be paid. You want the Chanels, you want the luxury, but from someone else's pocket. My dear, that mentality is mentally draining to even you as a lady. That is not empowerment. That is dependency, full-time dependency. And the truth is, when you romanticize being spoiled, you give your powers away. You teach your senses, you teach your organs how to associate money with men, not with masteries. And you keep wondering why you don't feel safe. You keep wondering why you tolerate disrespect. You keep wondering why you are not being valued, you are not being accepted. You keep wondering why you are being disrespected, why you stayed quiet when you are uncomfortable, because you realize that deep down you can't say a dick, you can't make a noise, because you're scared that the benefit that comes from the man's pocket, the benefits that comes from that side will stop. But when you pay for yourself, when you pay your bills, when you take care of yourself from your pockets, you don't owe anybody anything. Rather, that's the real freedom that comes from the inside of you that knows that, yes, I did this. I'm capable of doing this. And when a person spoils you, when somebody comes and wants to spoil you, wants to pamper you, it becomes a bonus. You realize that you're not being a burden to somebody, but you're being an asset to that individual.